Stop cleaning. Start thinking. If your home feels heavy, this method explains why. Amish logic, decluttering backwards. No emotion, no excuses, just results. Most people think decluttering starts with bags, trash bags, donation boxes, stress. But this method starts somewhere else, in the head. Imagine this. You wake up in a house with almost nothing inside. Quiet rooms, empty shelves, no piles judging you, just space. That's how the Amish think, even if they never say it out loud. They don't ask what to remove, they ask what deserves to exist. Big difference. One feels like loss, the other feels like control. And once you feel that control, something shifts. You breathe easier, you think clearer. Suddenly, stuff stops owning you. I tried it once. Mentally first. I pretended I owned nothing. No extra clothes, no gadgets, no random drawers full of useful junk. Then I asked myself, what would I bring back today if I had to start again? Slowly, one item at a time. And honestly, most things didn't make the cut. Not because they were bad, just unnecessary. That's the Amish logic. If it doesn't serve a clear purpose, it waits outside the door. Maybe forever. And that's okay. The strange thing is how calm this feels. Traditional decluttering is loud, emotionally noisy. You argue with yourself, you hesitate, you touch every object like it's asking for mercy. Backward decluttering is quiet, cold but kind. You're not throwing anything away, you're simply not inviting it back. Sounds small. It isn't. This tiny shift removes guilt completely. No drama, no apology to old objects. You just move forward. Clean, simple. In Amish life, function comes first. Always. A chair is for sitting. A tool is for work. If it doesn't do its job well, it's gone. Comfort comes after function. Decoration comes last. Maybe never. When you apply this at home, things get real fast. That extra blender, those decorative pillows, the clothes you might wear someday. Suddenly they feel heavy, not physically, mentally, and you start to see clutter for what it is, delayed decisions. Here's where time plays its role, the smartest part. You clear a space, then you wait. Days pass, weeks. If you truly need something, you'll feel it. You'll reach for it. If you don't, that silence tells you everything. The Amish live this way naturally. They don't stockpile for imaginary futures. They deal with now. And now is honest. Now doesn't lie. What surprised me most was how systems improved on their own. Fewer clothes meant laundry stopped being a nightmare. Fewer dishes meant the sink stayed empty longer. Less stuff meant cleaning wasn't a whole event anymore. Just a task. Quick. Done. The Amish don't simplify rooms. They simplify life systems. Decluttering backwards does the same without forcing it. You don't organize chaos, you remove it before it forms. And then there's the emotional side. People think minimal living kills sentiment. It doesn't. It refines it. You stop attaching memories to objects that never earned them. The Amish pass down stories, not storage boxes. When you stop using stuff as emotional containers, your mind gets lighter. You remember better. You feel more present. Some things still matter, but fewer and deeper. Empty space starts to feel powerful. At first, it's uncomfortable, like something's missing. Then it becomes addictive. Space lets you move, think, rest. The Amish understand this deeply. They don't fill space to prove success. They protect it to preserve peace. Once you experience that, clutter feels invasive, like noise you didn't realize you were tolerating. The biggest change happens when new things try to enter your life. You pause. You ask better questions. Do I really need this? Would I bring it back if my house was empty again? Most purchases die right there, quietly. Backward decluttering doesn't just clean your home, it installs a filter in your brain. Permanent, powerful. This isn't about living with nothing, it's about living with intention. Slower, clearer, more honest. The Amish don't rush to simplify. They live that way by default. When you declutter backwards, you borrow that wisdom without changing who you are. You keep what works. You let the rest fade out. No fight, no guilt, just a calmer life, one decision at a time. So take a breath, slow down. You don't need more shelves. You don't need better organizers. You need fewer decisions. Start with nothing. Bring back only what earns its place. Let space work for you, not against you. If this way of living felt different, if it felt lighter, you're not alone. This is what intentional living looks like. Thanks for spending this time with Rustic Pantry, and remember, a simpler home isn't empty, it's finally honest. If this made you think differently, subscribe to Rustic Pantry. Simple living, real methods, no noise.